guys, it's Liam Caddison here. This is Legends of Tomorrow, episode 10 of season 5. Excited to get into this, especially with the legends. They have all of the rings associated to the Loom of Fate, which means they could bring Berad back, as well as John fulfilling on his promise that he made to Astra, who has suddenly taken a little bit of a detour from hell to the Wave Rider. She's now a part of the legends. It's confirmed. But the bad news is, I don't think Lachesis, I think it is, and Atropos, yeah, I don't think they're going to take this lightly, and if anything, are going to come down hard on the legends now that they have all of the rings associated to the Looms of Fate. So it's going to be very interesting to see how things proceed. But yeah, with that said, let's get into Legends of Tomorrow. This is episode 10 of season 5. Let's go.
Yes, right.
I was going to say yes. Oh my god, he is going to bring her aboard the Wave Rider. Yeah, your dad's cool now, isn't he?
I thought you had to study.
Could be useful for a history test.
This is technically cheating, no.
Did we miss the weaving? I hope we didn't miss the weaving.
Oh, he's got a dog!
Whoa,
What?
Gary, what? You have a dog?
Gary's got a dog!
This is not a dog place.
I have a letter from my therapist.
We don't have therapists either.
Well, we should. Going
Oh,
to hell
doggo.
generated a lot of anxiety.
Well, this says this is his emotional support animal. It's
The Ring of Lachesis, the Weaver of Destinies, and Manipulative Control Freak. And the Ring of Atropos, the Cutter of Threads, and a heartless psychopath. Iene Moira.
Love how she's just condescending the two others. Because the two other sisters are biatches. Power of the sun. In the palm of my hands. Oh, there we go. The weaves. The shades that everyone's got on. Oh, there's gonna be a complication, of course. Oh lord, okay, what's happening now?
We could really use your vision. I could really use you.
My Avalard's heart. Ah! True love's kiss.
Oh my god, Sarah, you're awake.
Oh, that's not... Is she blind? That's so... Sarah. That's not good.
Sarah?
We have to protect Ava at all costs.
A woman in charge.
What? Sorry.
I just said that it's really cool that there's a woman in charge here.
Uh-huh.
So she touches people and she has these visions.
Yes, it is.
That's, and they're not pleasant at the minute.
What are you not telling me? There's a kid on the ship?
And a dog!
Dog?
I turned into it.
Whoa.
This is
You're
Lita's
the coolest
best day
professor
ever.
met.
Most likely, yeah.
Alright, let's study.
Well, we can't study without snacks, right?
Gideon makes the best snacks.
Really? We have
But
ants
she's
on the wall?
offline, isn't she? Like,
Nick,
well,
can you
she's
be an
limited on
absolute
power.
peach and run to the fabricator for us.
Oh,
If she succeeds on an easy thread like hers, she might be ready to try Bayrods again.
this is Astra just pushing herself
If
in
it
front
comes
of
from
the
me, they
line.
might not buy it. But if it comes from me,
Oh my god, Astra.
they just might.
The dog's got a bow tie.
Are those for sharesies?
No big deal. So nothing else has been happening, right? There's no other side effects.
You know, it's kind of like
Being honest with me, Sarah. I just want to help.
telling your parents
What's she talking
everything's
about,
fine when you've broken 5 eggs or whatever.
Look, it's nothing, okay?
saved our lives in hell, okay? I'm not gonna just assume the worst. What,
I think it would be
she's some
too
manipulative
obvious.
psychopath?
Well, she just tried to manipulate me into coming in here and begging Charlie to use the loom again, so.
Okay, well, that's not a crime.
Guys, the rings. They're gone. I found this in the trash chute.
Okay, that is a
Wait,
crime.
what?
By teaming up with other accusers.
We're all looking for the truth, John.
Yeah, well, some of us can just see the situation a little more clearly than others.
Oh, that was up. Nah, come on. No, 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 no.
You okay? What's wrong?
Back to the start of the New York Stock Exchange and invest it all then. We could go and buy Manhattan in the 1600s.
I like
We can
Leah's
invent
mindset.
We can become partners in getting freaking rich.
Invest in Mac. In Apple, should I say. Facebook.
So we're finally connecting and you're shutting me out? You're a terrible father.
So something's
You
affected
disabled the
these
cameras?
people.
Are you two in cahoots?
No, obviously not. Why would I hack into footage that incriminates myself?
Okay. I just destroyed the food fabricator. Which
How
makes
dare
no sense
you.
'cause I love food.
And let me guess,
Yeah,
you
it's
remember
all
that either,
associated to something
No.
that they're tied to.
Papa Garrett to the rescue.
Damn it, Gary, what are you doing in here?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna let you out. I'm not a crazy person.
No, I'm
Is
serious.
it the
You cannot be
dog?
anywhere. It is not safe.
Well, neither is
Is the
solitary
dog-
confinement.
Doing this? That was the... What the... What the...
Ah, good girl. Now kill them all.
Oh my god.
Why? After
Ah!
careful consideration, I've decided you need my emotional support dog more.
Wait.
Oh, she saw that in the
Oh my
future.
God, it's a dog!
That's all only dogs can hear.
Why are you doing this to us?
Because I hate hats, I hate stupid ties, and I hate Gary.
But I
Oh.
rescued you from hell.
So, in retaliation,
Wait, are
you're
you
just
looking for
taking
my
it out from
sisters?
everyone else.
No, sweetheart. I'm the canine of chaos. I was gonna have you murder each other.
To the dais.
Yep, that's a hell hold.
Where'd he go?
What's that?
Brought the son of Sam's dog here on purpose.
That's who that demon is?
Yeah.
Let me out. I will get rid of him.
So even Astra's done.
No. Ava, just let her out. If we'd listened to her in the first place, we wouldn't be in this hot, uncomfortable mess.
Hey.
She's gonna leave them in, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I think...
Get away from her, you mangy nut.
I don't think fire's gonna do shit to a hellhound. It might be fire resistant.
You idiot. I was born from fire.
Oh boy, oh boy. Come on. Let out the inner daredevil. Holy sh!
Now what?
Impressive?
To know its true name.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not Gary Jr.
His name is Marcosius.
That's you dick. Parte infernum. Marcosius inferni et mita.
Bad dog.
I wasn't. I just thought he was really cute.
Yeah, now's your chance to elbow him in the face.
This has been very traumatic for me, so, once the time couriers came back online, I, got myself another...
It's traumatic on you. What about everyone else?
Who warned me never to feed him past midnight.
Avis me. Avis me.
It's one of those for me?
No. You're too young.
Oh, so now you obey the law?
And I only want what's best for you.
My kid, my responsibility. You can see the CW having influence there.
Okay, you saved my life.
There's no excuse. Let me explain. You want to stay?
Yeah. Today wasn't so bad.
Yay.
Dad?
Oh. This development is crushing my heart.
Roller derby tomorrow.
Nope, absolutely not.
Mall.
You tried. Oh.
You
Tour
get
is
points
nice.
for trying.
Okay.
I ship it!
No, I was thinking maybe later we could
Try blindfolding you.
stop reading my mind or it's gonna get
Awesome.
Oh, okay. Let's just fix you up.
Look, I love my Avalons.
What do you mean no abnormalities?
Gideon, she's still blind.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
What the... Wait, so is this gonna be a permanent thing? Like... I mean, unless they use the Loom of Fate, but... I mean, this is the thing, like... Is this gonna be a permanent thing where she's always gonna be blind? And... she's gonna have to, I don't know, daredevil this, basically. Rely on her senses and... other senses balance out, etc. That's not good for Sarah, but that was a really good episode. I mean, it was filler-esque, but it was fun. It was very, very fun. Gary's an idiot, though. Like, he's just a complete idiot. Why would you pick up a dog from hell? I don't care if it's adorable. Jesus Christ. They're in hell for a reason. God didn't, say to this dog, okay, well, we'll let you in heaven and then press the wrong button, send him to hell. Oh, God. I sometimes wonder if his brain cells are working. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed how that episode went by. It was pretty much felt like a bottle episode, but it was done really supremely. It was very enjoyable. It was nuts, especially with the Hellhound. And some of the interactions with the characters was just really heartwarming or entertaining. Maybe a bit of both in some aspects. Especially with Mick and Lita and how that storyline went by, and just seeing the development between their characters as well, because of course we have Lita, who was at first pretty much isolated from Mick because she felt like he was a bit of a letdown, but now he's impressing her, and she is seeing why there might be some benefits to being like your parent. And she's now starting to get a taste of his world and how pretty cool Mick actually is. So yeah, I thought it was very heartwarming stuff. But it was also very heartwarming the idea that Mick didn't want Lita to have the life that he led. It was just humbling. It was just really good to see them two just interact. It was very powerful stuff. There was even some great bits like Lita saying, "Why don't you just invest your money?" So it was great. It was a great way to show some creativity. But it was brilliant. I loved the interactions between father and daughter. So it was really heartwarming stuff to see. I was worried regarding, like, at first when it was revealed that Sarah would be getting powers, I was, not gonna lie, worried regarding the fact that we have taken that element of Sarah being powerless away, but with the way she dealt with that Hellhound, I thought, maybe her having powers might be a pretty good thing, especially if there is remnants of Daredevil residing within Sarah, where she might never get her eyesight back. Replace one vision with another, like John said. Which, in a sense, does suck, because Katie has beautiful eyes, but this might be like I said, this is throwing in elements of Daredevil, where she's replacing one vision with another, and she might have to rely on her other senses. And the way she just dealt with that Hellhound was really impressive. The way she just leapt over it, it was really well done. So I'm really excited to see the development with Sarah regarding her powers. But yeah, like I said, I was worried at first because I like some of the aspects that some of the powerful characters some of the powerful characters on the Arrowverse have been powerless. They don't need powers to exhibit how incredible they are. But especially post-crisis, we are seeing huge strands of, like, I guess huge bonuses with certain characters. Like, in The Flash, Barry is in the process of making an artificial speed force. So that's that's a tremendous leap. And with Sarah, she's now getting these powers. They relate to the fact that these paragons are getting these, like, big strands in terms of development, I guess, is pretty I guess you could say eye-catching in Sarah's case. But no, it's interesting stuff. We're in interesting times, and like I said, I'm really excited to see the development with Sarah and her new powers, especially if it's anything like that. I'm hoping it does deviate away from death, and it can offer more happier leaps into the future. But we'll just have to wait and see. I already am watching one show where someone has these visions, and that's a pretty interesting aspect there. But with Sarah, she was already a fascinating character who was very powerful beforehand. So, and this might elevate, like, overall, this might elevate her character. So yeah, pretty exciting times. But it was great to see her wake up. But not just that, though, she was tied to this whole murder situation with the Hellhound, as that was revealed later on. And not just that, though, but we got to see a bit more of Avalanche, which is great, because I felt like we haven't got a bit of Avalanche in quite a while. I love that ship so much, and it's great to see a bit of Avalanche development, because my heart's been a bit absent of the Avalanche feels. It needs feeding, so yeah. But it was also great in terms of revisiting past concepts. It was great to have Nate, like, bring a reminder that he was a historian as well, because I felt like that the writers have forgotten about that. Evidently not with that mention being brought up in this episode when he was entertaining Lita. So yeah, but it was really good. I loved the character interactions, especially Astra and Zari as well. They have a really great connection, it seems. I loved how Zari pretended to buy into Astra trying to push herself in front of the line in terms of the whole Loom of Fate thing, which the visuals to the Loom of Fate were really great, really beautiful stuff, and I am kind of glad that there were complications in terms of utilizing the process of the Looms of Fate, where even the godly toys can have its complications. So yeah, we've got a bit of a bummer regarding that, because that means we can't bring Berad back. Astra's mother has to have a bit more of a wait. So yeah, it's a bit of a we're hitting pause in terms of the whole Looms of Fate, but I feel like they are going the direction of replacing replacing Lachesis and Atropos. Because I don't see any cooperation with them two in terms of bringing Berad back, in terms of aiding Charlie. But not just that, though, but it could also, like, if you're going to be replacing Lachesis and Atropos with, I'm assuming Sarah, considering the condition she's in, and maybe Astra. I am considering, because Astra was promised to be part of one of the sisters, so there's also that element to consider, that, okay, well, were planning on replacing Charlie anyways, but with potentially Sarah and potentially Astra replacing Lachesis and Atropos, it does have that meaning that you can choose your family. Family's not all like there's this idea that family's not always defined by blood, and that's the case here. You can always choose your family, and it's the same here. Like Sarah and potentially Astra, they can take the place of Lachesis and Atropos. So yeah, but I did like it. The dog, Gary's an he's an absolute idiot. Let's put it out there. Who picks up a dog from hell? Jesus. You know, you could find this is the thing. If Gary somehow stumbled into a building and there was like to quote Lee, a Scrooge McDuck levels of gold within that room in hell, would your first mind be like, you know what, I'm scooping some of that for the Legends funding? No, because it's probably cursed. Same with the dog. The dog's adorable, but it's probably a son of a bitch. Or son of Sam, but still, you don't do that, Gary. And you did. You did. So, yeah. But, no, it was enjoyable having the dog being the suspect. I was low-key hoping there was nothing wrong with it, and it would be a mascot, move over Bebo. I'm more preferable to dogs than talking blue bears, honestly, but no, at first I thought it was a plague affecting the minds of the Legends, but then I realized this is Legends of Tomorrow. They're going to have the dog be some kind of like mischief to the Legends, and in Legends of Tomorrow fashion, they didn't disappoint. So I really liked that. No, it was really great though, this episode. I thought it was really fun stuff. They did a tremendous job. And yeah, it was a really awesome episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out the videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!